No point to encourage her to come running with me. It was just a decision that she wanted to make, and she wanted to be next to me. Gobi would actually follow me into my tent, and we would lay down next to each other, and that's when I would start to think, oh my goodness, this poor little dog hasn't had any food. So I started to take care of her. I actually named her Gobi that evening. She chose me for some reason. There has to be more to it than just a man meets dog. Throughout the 77 miles that she ran with the race, she could have gone off at any stage, but she didn't. I saw a lot of courage and resilience in her. It sort of taps into my difficult childhood that I had. I could see that Gobi had had a difficult life as well, and I wanted to be that person that actually stood up and helped Gobi and gave her a better life. I rang my wife at the end of the race and said, what do you think about me bringing home this dog? And she was all up for it. Someone offered to look after Gobi while I flew back to Edinburgh to try and find out how we could bring Gobi home. Everything looked to be set in place when unfortunately I received a phone call to say Gobi had gone missing. I was in shock and I was completely devastated. Even though we'd only spent 5 or 6 days together at the race, she really felt part of my life and part of my family, and I made her a promise that I was going to bring her back to the UK and bring her back to a better life, and I felt that I needed to fly back to Urumqi to find her.
I've arrived in Urumqi. There's been lots of dogs actually surprisingly looking like her already. None of them are her, unfortunately.
They thought it was incredible that someone had flown all of this way to, look for this little dog. No one could go anywhere without knowing that this little dog was missing.
So day 3, finding Gobi's done. No luck today.
10 days later of searching for Gobi day and night with hundreds and hundreds of people looking for her, we finally received a phone call from someone to say, we think we found your dog. We walked into their home, and I hadn't said a word when I looked up and I could see this little dog running across the room up into my arms. She'd seen me and she'd realised it was me. I was just absolutely taken back that it actually was her, and it was an incredible moment to realise we'd found her. I decided that I was going to stay in Beijing with her and to go through the quarantine process with her to make sure she was safe and she was happy, and of course that she wouldn't run away again.
I just wanted to show you the entrance that I normally get from her when I've been out for a few minutes.
It was great to be able to spend that time with her and get to really know her as well. It was like 45, 46 hours in total, but she just thought it was one big crazy journey, and she's always up for it.
Welcome home!
Thank you. She really is living the dream now. Still loves running. She loves being out in the trails here, and she'll do a couple of miles each day with me. I just cannot believe it to this day just how incredible the bonding connection is.
Every day is another journey and an incredible experience with her.
And now I just take her many places as I can and enjoy the adventure with her.